So the kickoff is made by Daria Lushina, playing for Russia to the left of your picture. To the right, the Japanese playing in those distinctive white jerseys, gold numbers on the back. And the possession is key in sevens. As Lushina comes away with the ball. Ball in two hands, you'll notice. And Bobkova spins out the tackle, gets the ball back. And down the blind side, Russia squeezed out there. Good defense from Japan as that Daria Lushina went for the line, but going for the line and getting over the line is Yurara Guzieva.
Very good start there by Russia. All came from a lovely line from Bobkova. When it comes to sevens, you want to hit that line just off the ball to create that dummy break. So here we say Bobkova comes through, creates an opportunity for Guzieva to score a try.
Conversion unsuccessful. But Russia starts sprightly. Russia, who lost their opening game against New Zealand by 32 points to 0, but improved in terms of their play. And against Canada, 12 points to 29, they were beaten. But 5-0 in the lead over the Japanese here. Russia, of course, have yet to qualify for Rio, so all eyes on this Russian squad to see if they can deliver themselves a performance as they go towards the repechage tournament that will be held in Dublin on the 25th, 26th of June. Good little interplay here now. Now the switchback, Nakamura. Little advantage being played here for Japan as Chisato Yoku took it into the contact. No advantage gleaned, so the quick tap and goal by Yamanaka. Yamanaka then on to Mitsugi. And another penalty against the Russians, guilty, so the ball just tapped and Yamanaka. Mitsuki up to the 22-meter line, so good yards being made here. Nakamura still retaining the possession. Japan going in to pick up the ball there is Yoku. It's not pretty, but it's effective so far for Japan. You can almost throw a blanket over all these players. Referee Beatrice Benvenuti from Italy got in the way there, so advantage will be played, and the put-in in the scrum will be Japan's.
Yeah, Scott, like you said, you can almost throw a blanket over them. The way Japan play, it's very narrow. They flood the channel and then try to look to get the ball to the outside channels, but it works effectively.
Set.
Nakamura, a little step. She takes on an awful lot of ball herself.
Advantage offside.
Here's Tomita now, wearing that distinctive scrum cap.
Offside.
Offside against Russia. Now, Russia have conceded quite a few penalties here. We'll have to watch it. In with the purple scrum cap is Chisato Yoku.
It's fine for me.
Ball away. And then cutting back on the angle, Kana Mitsuki. Good retention here. Now on the wide outside. Try. Oh, stepping back and handing off and fending.
Run away.
There's Yamaguchi. Good passing here. Good tackle made by Daria Bobkova. Another penalty coming Japan's way. You must give them the plaudits, though. Route one for them. Another big tackle for Russia.
Stop it, stop
and as I said, trouble for Russia. Too many penalties. And a yellow card.
Come here, come here.
And there's Maria Shamshuk. So power play for Japan. 7 players against 6, but there's only one way that Japan want to get over the line, and that's the straight way. Oh, the ball fumbled, and coming away with the ball is Russia. So suddenly the 6 players are Russia on the counter-attack here. The captain, Anna Minalasmova, gets the ball away, and then sprinting away down the wing here, it's Korobjuk. And Korobjuk has come away and scored at the other end. And Russia, with a player down, score to break the Japanese hearts.
It all came from a few penalties given away by Russia. 6 players still managed to get the try, but it was lovely work there by Anna Mislova, running down the wing to find the space, to buy a bit of time, to cut back inside, to get Korobjuk over.
The conversion to come from Lishina is good. So Russia extend their lead.
Sorry.
And it was all that hard work from Korobjuk to go in under the posts.
12.
12 points to 0.
Is
Russia
that
will
okay?
lead.
Thank you. Hey.
So the kickoff by Russia is deep. Now what can they do from deep? Ball taken in by Yaki Suzuki, but it's turnover, and Japan punishing themselves almost, and they can ill afford to do this. They're an extra player up, and Russia retaining the possession, but look at Japan swarming that contact area.
I don't remember. It's a knock-on by what?
Knock on from Japan, and well, if Russia can survive this little scare, then they'll be delighted about that. Deliberate knockdown there off the ball.
Something Japan do very well is their aggressive, relentless defence. But at times, because they overcommit, sometimes it can become disorganised.
Crouch.
Maria Shemchuk takes her place back on. So Russia back up to a full complement. Oh, the ball was rather far to Shemchuk, who knocked the ball on.
Second one. It's a knock-on.
So Japan will have one last say in this game.
Was the time gone? Crouch. Bind. Set.
Nakamura taking the ball on there is
Is it wrong?
Kana Mitsugi. Switching away, Yamaguchi. Once again, another example of Japan playing such tight rugby here, but they've got to have a little bit of space down this blind side. Suzuki, 2-1, has the support, but excellent defence there from Russia. Daria Lushina with that tackle. And that's the last action of this half. Russia will go in at half-time, leading by 12 points to 0.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's okay. There was one, but I couldn't hear. I couldn't understand, so I don't let it play, okay? But if you say, call, okay? If then I say it's fine, don't worry. It's good. Good? As I told him, sometimes I don't understand because I'm running. So repeat. If I don't get it, just let it go. It's fine, okay? Call if you see something. Good?
Девушки, у вас сейчас все получается, но только у вас самая главная проблема. Вы опять по 2 человека захватываете и оба лежите на земле. Но если мы вам сказали, что первый рак отпускаем, то второй рак надо уничтожать, вы понимаете? Вы отпускаете первый рак, а второй рак надо захватывать и передавливать рак. А вы теперь все раки решили отпустить. Вам всю попытку так принесли. Нельзя вдвоем захватывать. Один захватывает, другие пятятся назад. Первый рак отпускаем, второй рак уничтожаем, передавливаем, забираем мячи и жираем. Дальше начните играть рядом. Маш, ну от тебя должно это идти. Если она подбила мяч, и ей удобно пойти поперек, ну уйди к ней в кресло. А что не понимать? Если неудобно, она тебя отдаст. Если у тебя 9 висит, отдавай. Если не висит, начинай сама давление. Ну уходи к ней в кресло.
Well, we hope our Russian viewers are enjoying That half-time talk from Pavel Baranovsky. He is such an enthusiast for the game. And a great insight, isn't it, to what happens on the half-time huddles.
It's always good to get in that half-time huddle, just to hear what they're saying. Whether you understand it or not, you know they're emotional and you know they're passionate.
Well, I'm enjoying
Thank you.
our half-time huddle. Maggie Alfonsi in the commentary box alongside your match commentator, Scott Hastings. There's the whistle. Oh, referee Beatrice Benvenuti from Italy. Japan in their white jerseys kick off to Russia in their blue jerseys. It's Russia that lead this tie in Pool B by 12 points to 0. Overlap is made here for Daria Bobkova, and Daria Bobkova all the way to the line will go in for the third Russian try. And this is her first that she's scored on the series. Congratulations, Daria Bobkova.
And what a great way to score that first try. All came from really good breakdown, competitiveness at the breakdown by Russia. Something Russia do very well. They've got that physical strength, they've got that height and weight over Japan, and they use it very well when they're in that breakdown area.
Send them in.
So Lashina adds the conversion.
Is it completed? Is okay?
Volkova there, just stretching her legs.
Okay, thank you.
It's been very influential in this game.
I don't know if that's what you call a low five or a high five or whatever, but it's sheer delight for the Russians. 19 points to 0. It's been a commanding performance for this Russian team. Good piece on that far side by Suzuki.
Rock!
Now, can Japan attack from deep and hold their lines? Straightening up the middle is Tomita. Suzuki. Yamaguchi. Bundled to the touch. Well, the ball's at the back for Suzuki, but the clearance is good for Russia, and turnover ball is effective, forcing the error against the Japanese. Excellent play from Russia.
Yeah, I said beforehand about that contact close area. Russia just did enough just to make that drive, big old clear out, and once that ball's free, you're able to play and use it properly.
Wait, we have one.
Russia actually have an extra player on the bench, and the substitution comes in, Maria Shemchuk, who was yellow carded in the first half, will get rested for the rest of this second half. Well, there's a big gap there for the Russian number 11, Korobukchuk, to get in.
Rock.
Down that blind side then goes Guzeva, who scored the try earlier on. Minislavova. And now it's Russia's turn to get a little bit bunched in their attack. Pokudina, well, she went for an offload. And Japan come away with the ball. Now this is the long striding Japanese player, Makiko Tomita, with that distinctive scrum cap and running style. And an excellent try for Japan. Will give them a bit of pleasure in the second half.
Just do it, don't tell me.
Nice way to start the second half there for Japan. All came from an error from Russia in the contact area, not getting that offload, not going to hand, and Japan reacting off a nice clean bit of play there.
Well, Japan are fighting at the bottom of the series. They're 3 points above Ireland, 1 point behind Spain. They were beaten in the Atlanta Bowl final by Ireland, but in Langford they didn't win a game, and yet gave England a bit of a fright, who went on to win the competition. Yamaguchi bundled to touch. or to the ground, I should say, wearing that pink cap, Keiko Kato. Kato onto the try scorer. But that knock-on costing Japanese possession.
You feel if Japan can just keep that possession and use that to build momentum, you feel that they're really going to get that advantage into the game. But here, they're just not able to protect the ball at the breakdown.
Crouch. Point. Set.
Ball then fed to the scrum. Slow ball there, and Russia just guilty of hanging on to the ball. Quick tap and go. Little pop pass here. Tomita, 2 meters short. Tomita. This was Yamaguchi, and on the outside channel, in for the try is Taniguchi. And Japan coming back into this game.
Yeah, we know what Japan can do. They put pressure on Canada early on in the day. They also put pressure on England in Langford. They're showing the ability to make a comeback.
The conversion unsuccessful, and that was the challenge. Let's have another look at this try. Good pass there from Yamaguchi to Taniguchi on that wide outside channel. And you mentioned, Maggie Alfonsi, that game in Langford where they came back to score 4 tries, but they could only convert 1, and it was England who went through, won the game because they converted all 4. So the converting of tries is a bit of an issue for this Japanese side. Japan, though, well, they almost had possession there.
Off your feet.
Well, it's all about whether Russia can hold on to the possession. Rapper, interception, Nakamura. Can she go towards the try line and get a try? The offload is good. Opportunity here. Oh, the pass is short. It ricochets back. The Japanese captain has to go back and get ball, but it's Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, Kato goes over. Suzuki with hands on the ball there. And again, it's all got terribly tight. Look at all the Japanese players honeypotting in the middle. Opportunity though, Kato. Kato gets the offload, Japan, Suzuki. Great hands for Nakamura. Try for Japan. They've done it once again. They've come from behind. They've scored 3 tries to give themselves a lifeline. And with a conversion to come, can they draw the game? So this conversion would mean everything to Japanese rugby.
Japan are showing their skill again. They did it in Langford. They did it almost against Canada. But that lovely offload, the support play, the back in inside. Great work by Japan there.
Yeah, it's tight 7s. It's not expansive 7s. If you enjoyed that one, why don't you tweet us at worldrugby.com or at hashtag Clermont 7s. Well, the kick is pulled so well. Japan, so brave. The brave blossoms. They came back into the game, but ultimately